That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Jays win 7-2 over the Philadelphia Phillies. We've talked about it. We talked about it yesterday. They needed to win today. You had Estrada going. You had everything kind of going for you. And they come out on top 7-2. Marco Estrada, 6 2/3, only 4 hits. 2 runs, walked 1 guy, and struck out 5 guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's great stuff. And Hellickson didn't look that great. So the Jays did what they got to do. And the one thing that I'm seeing now, and I'm loving it, I was ripping on him in earlier videos because he needed to step up. And now he is our MVP, Josh Donaldson. 2 for 4 today, scored 2 runs, had a home run, walked as well. I'm talking about. His average up now to 267 from 263 at start of play today. Keep it coming, buddy. Keep it coming up. Edwin 1 for 3, scored 3 runs, had a home run. But the one thing I want to talk about in this video that stood out this game. I have my phone here. I have my old reliable here giving me the updates and giving me the stats so I can read them out here. Is our 7-8 guys, because the 9th hitter was obviously Marco Estrada today. But the 7-8 hitters, Ryan Goins, Devin Travis. I wouldn't say they won us this game, but they helped out immensely. Defense was solid by the 2 guys. And both guys went 2 for 4. Devin Travis, 2 for 4 and 2 RBIs. His average is now 205. What was it at the beginning of this game? 188. There you go. He's getting up there now. Ryan Goins went 2 for 4. He scored a run on Devin Travis's double down the line. And he had 2 RBIs as well. Ryan Goins, average at 182. What was that before today's game? 173. Having those 2 guys hit until Tulowitzki comes back is key to this team. And you can throw Darwin Barney in that mix as well. Having those 3 guys produce is nice because you need that. You need those guys to produce to be a solid team because you have those 2 guys hitting, them getting on base. Now, for the most, usually Ryan Goins would be batting 9 or Travis would be batting 9, one of the 2. And you'd have those guys at the bottom of the lineup. If they can produce, then you have the top of the lineup coming right up. Possibly with 2 guys on base, maybe 1 guy on base. That's solid, right? So, having both guys go 2 for 4 and both get 2 RBIs, it showed how the team worked well today. Russell Martin went 0 for 1, but you know what? I got to give that guy credit. Where credit is due, he's got to get it. He had a sac fly. That was huge. We had 3rd and 2nd and nobody out. Sac fly, score a run, take the lead back 2-1. Good stuff. If I'm not mistaken, he got hit the next 2 times. Came around to score. So he scored a run. And then he got out somewhere in there. Must be like a ground out or something like that, or a strikeout or something like that. But you know what? He went 0 for 1, but he got an RBI and he scored a run. I'm fine with that. If you're going to go 0 for, I want to see something like that. And he did great. Solid game by Russell Martin. Good job with Marco Estrada for sure. Marco was early, but he settled down as Marco Estrada usually does and just starts cruising. Jesse Chavez. I want to take a little bit of time on this guy. The guy has done unbelievable. Yes, he only pitched 1/3 of an inning today, but at the time it was 4-2. They had a guy on base, and they pinch hit they pitch in Ryan Howard. Who can hit? His average, I understand Ryan Howard, his average is awful. But you pinch hit, you bring in a guy who has 10 home runs, which for the Phillies is pretty good. For any team is okay. And you strike the guy out. And any kind of threat, momentum they had going at all. And you strike the guy out. Chavez has been unbelievable lately. And it's good to see him keep going because we got him for Liam Hendricks, who is now on the DL. And before he did go on the DL, he had an ERA of like 8 or 9. At this point, we got the much better deal, didn't we? Chad Gerardo had a clean inning. Gave it the infield single to Paredes. Nothing really crazy else happened. Drew Storen came in, and we've been talking a little bit about him pitching well. He had a little bit of an issue. He gave up the double But you know what? To Cody Ashe, actually. But then, he got the first out, double to Ashe. Great play by Edwin to, or no, it was Smoke at the time because they he put him in the field as a defensive player. And great play by him to get the second out, and then the third out, he got the strikeout against Franco. Did his job. Actually, he walked a guy in there, but you know what? We can't look at what he did there. He got 3 outs to end the ball game. And his ERA is now 5.79. I remember when he was pushing 7, and we're like, this guy's crap. What the hell are we doing with him? Now it's 5.79. It's still garbage, but it's going down. It's going down. And he just needs more appearances. The more he appears and does well, that ERA is going to go down like this. Right now it's kind of going like this because he's not getting a crazy amount of appearances, but he's pitching good ball right now. I mean, he's done great. He's been scoreless in the last 3 games. Right? Scoreless in 3 innings. Can't be mad at that. He's given up 1 hit. 1 hit in those 3 innings. Solid. And listen to this. Actually, 4 innings, because they haven't updated the innings yet. 4 straight innings of scoreless ball for him, and he has 4 strikeouts in those 4 innings. He's pitching well. The team is playing well. And as I saw in the broadcast, we have the best record since beginning of May, mid-May, in the American League East. Let's just keep it going. Keep it coming. I'll give you an update right now. I know. Oh, actually, it's over now. Baltimore lost to Boston 6-4, so that means the Jays are 2 games back. I'll take the one hand away because that's 4. There's 2 games back of the front-running Boston and Baltimore. So we'll see who that leader is tomorrow, and hopefully the Jays can get a win tomorrow. J-Hap against Aaron Nola. 7:07 first pitch again. Let's win this series 3-1 and go into Baltimore playing some good ball. So have a great day, guys. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Hopefully talking about, once again, another W.